Hello guys, how you doing? It's your boy Taps, aka Mr. Mason. We're back again with another video, and welcome to the motivation channel. Today just gonna make a quick video, and it's all about we're gonna call it happiness. Happiness stems from within, okay? And like I always say, this is a motivational channel. This is the only channel where we try to educate, motivate, try to enlighten each other, help each other, just to get through the day, get through the month, get through the week, get through the year, get through life, and basically. Yeah, so the video today is, like I said, we're gonna call it happiness stems from within. Basically, a lot of people, they always look for happiness in life. I mean, that is the ultimate goal in life, really. For you to have a good life, you need to have happiness. But the thing I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, today is this: happiness, you can never find happiness outside of you. If you really want happiness, it has to come from within you. So I've seen lots of people, they're always looking for happiness every single place they can find from, whether it's they can try to find happiness at work, happiness through relationships, happiness through friendships, happiness through acquaintances. But to be quite honest with you, it's almost like chasing waterfalls, because you can never find happiness outside of you, because happiness really stems from within you. So for you to be happy in life, you have to go deep down inside you, look within yourself, and see exactly what's causing you to be unhappy. What's really causing you to be unhappy, and you're gonna find all the answers right within you. Like I always say, I always in all of my videos, I always talk about the subconscious mind. And I'm almost 100% sure that the cause of happiness or unhappiness really stems from the subconscious mind, because it is the subconscious mind that determines how that determines your persona, that determines your character and your personality, basically. So if you're really gonna have to look for happiness, go deep down within you and see exactly what is it that's making you unhappy. Is something happened to you in the past? And if something has happened to you in the past, whether it was a stressful situation, a painful situation, a traumatic situation, probably that is the thing that is stopping you from moving towards happiness, really. And you can never establish happiness until you deal with those issues. So deal with the things that are inside you, and once you do that, you're going to see that once you're happy internally and externally, it's going to be so easy for you to express your happiness. Because I've seen so many people, they've got I mean, you've heard all the stories in the media, on telly, and people that are rich, they've got all the material things you can ever wish for in life. They've got all the fast cars, they've got the nice houses, they've got, if they're guys, they've got all these good looking girls, models, they've got the lifestyle. But for some reason, you've always hear of all these stories that they've committed suicide, or they're suffering depression, or they're just not happy with their lifestyle. Then I know from an outsider, you're going to be wondering, how can you not be happy? You've got all the monies, you've got all the girls, you've got all the houses, you've got the cars, you've got all the material things that you're going to need for you to be happy. See, that's where the problem is, because most people, they think attachment with other people or attachment to materialism, that's going to bring happiness. But that is not true. Like I said, that is chasing waterfalls, because happiness really stems from within you. You have to establish happiness by yourself. That's why it's really, really imperative to have time and space for yourself and try to make yourself happy. Okay? Because when you are happy yourself, it's going to be so easy to make other people happy. It's going to be so easy even to connect with other people. The outside world, it's going to be a perfect world for you as long as you create a perfection of happiness within you. You can never find happiness through materialism. You can never find happiness through the perfect job. You can never find happiness through the perfect boyfriend, perfect girlfriend, perfect wife or husband, or perfect friends. That is almost impossible, because you need to create happiness within you. Go visit back, sit back, have time of reflection. That's why it's very, very important even to meditate, because when you meditate, you're going deep down inside you. All the problems, all the root problems, all the problems, all of our problems are rooted deep within our subconscious mind. Because if you think about it, like I always say before in all of my videos, the subconscious mind is like a pool of information, a pool of past experiences, a pool of past trauma, a pool of past experiences that are still lingering within you. And our conscious mind, you have to remember, the subconscious mind is almost 90% of your consciousness, okay? And the conscious mind is only 10%. So a big chunk of your life is determined by the subconscious mind. So if there is some past trauma, if there's some past experiences that are still lingering within you, and you haven't gone back and resolved them, because sometimes you have to face your reality, face the problems that are still within you, and confront them, understand them, and if it's possible, try to forgive whatever situation that has happened before. But you can never forgive it until you acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it, confront it face to face, and realize and realize and identify it. This is what has caused the trauma and stress and whatever anxiety, painful thoughts inside your head. And once you do that, you have identified it, and the next thing you're going to do is acknowledge. And once you acknowledge it and try to have a conversation with that situation, and if possible, try to forgive. Because once you forgive that situation, you're going to move along. Because once you forgive, you have actually reprogrammed the program that is already programmed in your subconscious mind. Because by identifying and acknowledging and having a conversation with that situation, what you've just literally done, and it's very it's an automatic process. Once you've just what you have just done is to reprogram. You are designing a new program inside your subconscious mind. You are planting a new seed. So happiness can never be achieved through external experiences. Happiness can never be achieved through attachment with a relationship with other people. It is deep down within you. It is within you. That's where you're going to find the keys to unlock the doors of happiness. Because have you ever noticed that sometimes when you are so happy within yourself, it really does not matter who is around you. It really does not matter what is around you, because as long as you're happy deep within you, the outside world does not really matter. Because really, the outside world is an expression of your inner world. The outside world is a mirror image of your inner world. Because if you are unhappy with the things that you can see outside of you, it's simply because there's something lingering within you that still needs to be resolved. And lots of people, they tend to look for happiness in the wrong places. That's why you've seen so many people that move from one relationship to another, still looking for that the perfect partner who can bring happiness into you. But it never happened. And if you ever ask yourself, why is that? I'm a good person. You know what I mean? I've got a good heart. I look after people, but how come I never find happiness? The answer to that problem is simply because there is something still lingering within you. There's still an experience within you that still needs a conversation, an acknowledgement, and forgiveness. Forgive that scenario, forgive that situation, and try to move on. Because like I said, the subconscious mind has got so much information and so much experiences that are just lying there. And some of these experiences and the trauma, they need to be acknowledged and to be examined. You need to revisit them. And once you revisit them and try to have an honest, genuine conversation with it and say, okay, this is whatever happened before in my life. And I forgive the situation. I forgive the scenario. I forgive the perpetrators. I'm going to try to move on. I want to write new information in my subconscious mind. I want to plant new seeds that's going to grow into something different. Because once you do that, you've just replaced that past traumatic situation or painful situation that is causing you to be unhappy in life. I've seen so many people, they're too busy working, trying to get some money, trying to have some money in their bank account, buying all these nice cars, nice clothes, trying to have the perfect partner in their relationship, but they're always in tears. They're always unhappy with their own lives. It's simply because there's something that is still within you that needs to be addressed. Until you address that situation that is still within you, you can never establish happiness, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to remember this. If you really want real happiness, because so many people, they define happiness differently. Some people, excuse me, I need a drink. Right. Some people, they actually think by having all these material things surrounding them, that's going to create happiness. Have you ever noticed some people, when they're a little bit down, when they're a little bit stressed, what they do is they go for retail therapy, or they go for binge eating, binge drinking, whatever it is. But these are only temporary solutions. A permanent solution is to go within you. Meditate if you can. Go within you, address the situation, whatever that happened before in your past life, whatever that happened before when you was younger or previously, whether if it was a past relationship or a past experience. Go back and confront and have a genuine conversation with it. But what you do is you don't go and rebuke the situation, or you don't rebuke the perpetrators. What you do is you acknowledge and you forgive the situation. That is what's called unconditional love. Because once you give that situation unconditional love, because love conquers everything. Because once you just done that, you just erased the situation. You just eradicated the situation. Those thought patterns will never come along. They will never surface again, because what you've just done is to get rid of them. And you're planting a new seed. You are saying, okay, I know this is what has happened. I acknowledge this has happened, and I acknowledge such and such has happened, but I forgive the situation, and I forgive him, I forgive her. I forgive them. Okay? And once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you create real happiness within you. Forget about looking for happiness in the wrong places, because what you're going to be doing is just chasing the wind and chasing waterfalls, because you're not going to get anywhere. All you're going to be doing is you're probably going to find temporary solutions or temporary moments of happiness, but that's not even a real genuine happiness, and that's not even permanent too, because once that is done, you're going to go back to your old ways, and you're going to be crying, you're going to be painful, you're going to be stressed, because it's not permanent. Until you go back into within you, have time to yourself, That's why sometimes it's really, really important to have time to yourself. When you've got time to yourself, have moments of reflection, have moments of mindfulness, have moments of meditation. Sit there silently and acknowledge the situations that has happened before in your life. And once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, you can introduce new thought patterns, new programs within your subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind really, I can never stress this enough, it's really, really important. A lot of people, they live day-to-day lives on autopilot. And they never understand why they do the things they do, why they feel the way they feel, why they react to certain situations the way they react. It's simply because they are on automatic pilot. They're on automatic mode because all the answers to every situation is already there, and it's not determined by their conscious mind, but it's determined by their subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is 90% of your conscious mind, of your consciousness. And if you are not the master of your own conscious and subconscious mind, the subconscious mind will detect you. You'll become a slave to your mind. That's why it's really, really important to pay attention to the things that you establish as a beliefs, the things that you establish as a truth. Because that's what the subconscious mind does. All the things that you have established as the truth and beliefs and normal, the subconscious mind will just accept that. And once you accept that, every single experience that you're going to experience in life will be determined by the beliefs and the truth that you have accepted within you. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to quickly summarize this video, true happiness, genuine happiness stems from within you. There is no point trying to look for happiness out there. There is no point trying to chase and find if something out there or somebody out there can actually make you happy. Because until you make yourself happy within you, until you forgive certain situations that has happened before you, you can never find true happiness. Real happy people can be so happy even without nobody around them. Even without the monies, even without the cars, the flashy cars, the beautiful ladies, or the perfect boyfriend, perfect partners, perfect lifestyle, you can really find true peace and tranquility. And for me, that is the definition of happiness, really. If you've got peace and tranquility within you and nothing bothers you, you are always content and you are always happy with who you are and whatever that you have. For me, that is the true definition of happiness. And that you can only find when you are comfortable with yourself. When you are comfortable with everything that is inside you. Like I said, the outside world is a reflection of your inner world. Because everything that's happening outside out there is just reflecting what's inside you. So if what's inside you is all peace and tranquility, what you're going to find out, everything is going to be perfect for you. Nothing is going to bother you. You're going to be very comfortable with every situation. You're going to be very comfortable with any single individuals that's going to be within your reality or within your presence. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, please do remember this. If anybody is looking for, been struggling with finding true happiness within their life, it's simply because they have some lingering issues that are still within their subconscious mind. And until you go back, address them, acknowledge them, you have a genuine conversation with them, and ultimately you forgive them. You forgive the situation. You forgive the perpetrators. Once you do that, you are creating a new program. You are reprogramming the program that's already programmed into your subconscious mind. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope this works out well for any of you guys, and I hope this helps. Okay, and thank you so much for watching the motivational channel. I'm gonna keep more videos, more motivational videos coming, and like I said, the lectures are still coming. Are still gathering information together, so for the presentation that I promised, I'm going to be doing lectures and different subjects and all that. But yeah, like I said, have a nice day, have a nice night, or whatever that you're doing, and look after yourself. All right, bye bye.